Today on the channel, we got an unboxing of Superpower Proportions with the DC McFarlane's Superpowers line, Superman, and the Supermobile.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane Toys Superpowers unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got Superman and we've got the Supermobile. But for all your DC superpower needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And this Superman, one of those ones I added onto my order to get free shipping. And at $9.99 with 10% off that, not a bad day at the office. But the Supermobile, I did find out on the hunt. I played that long game. I said, if I don't find it on sale, I'm passing on it. But if I can get a deal on it, I will pick it up. And then one magical day, I was on a business trip in Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to Omaha, Nebraska. I was there. I went to one of the local Walmarts there. $7.50 for the Supermobile. I was a buyer all day long at that price. So under $20 for both of these figures here. That's a pretty good investment, I would say, as far as me buying these. But a great one for a kid out there, a little kid that wants some toys to play with. That's a cheap day at the office. A vehicle and a figure for well under $20. Sign me up all day long for that one as well. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start with Superman first here. Now, if you guys remember, gosh, what was it? A year ago? 2 years ago? What is time, as we always say? The first wave of these DC Superpower McFarlane figures came out, and I was very excited. I was hot on the hunt for this set. Really wanted these in my collection, but man, to say I was underwhelmed would be a nice statement, a nice way about going about it, because really disappointed in these figures from the first go-around. The biggest crime of this was the cape were clipped through, so they were ripping the cape if you unbox these. Absolutely insanity that the figure gets ruined. You know what I mean. Ruined the cape, at least, right out of the packaging. I believe that stuff has been fixed. I did get a Batman figure and a Robin figure that did not have that issue. Hopefully Superman does not have that issue here. Now this is a repaint, I guess we'll call it, of the last version of Superman. A little bit different colors going on, but does look pretty good and will definitely work with this if you need it to. But a very cool throwback style packaging brings me back to being a very little kid. Some of the first figure hunting memories of mine were the original Kenner Superpower figures. Really enjoyed them back then, really enjoy them now. If I was a real collector, as some may say, I would go back and get all those figures from the 80s, but I'm still dabbling. I'm still dabbling in the figure collecting game. You got Superman, you got Superpower, Superman logo, big bubble window, of course, McFarlane Toys down here. On the back, a cool throwback style carding. You got a cross sell, you got a little bit of a blurb. You got some vehicles down there. I'm still playing the long game on the Wonder Woman jet and that Whirlybird. I'm playing the long game on those. We'll see if I end up coming across those eventually. We'll see what happens. But let's see what it says about Superman on the back here. Superman, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive. The Man of Steel fights a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and the American way. How about that? How about that? We got quite the team there. They're really building out. It looks like they've got 21 characters in this collection as of right now. That's a big, deep roster, and it's no sign of ending, at least from what I've heard. So we'll see where it goes. But we're going to get Superman out of the package here, see what all the fuss is about. See you later. See you later. See you later. We're just see you later and all day long, and much improved over the first version of Superman. There he is, looking only like a Superman could look in the plastic prison. We'll pop this bad boy out, maybe. Maybe, there we go. See you later up high, and we are off to the races. So we got Superman out of the package. A little bit darker blue than I think of with my Superman, but close enough to be dangerous. I still know who this is. Big old Superman logo right there on the chest. Big old Superman logo on the cape. Playing all them Superman hits at the end of the day. You got the very cool head sculpt on this one. This is really how I imagine my Superman. Really feels like 80s Superman, and that's really where I came to know my Superman. Looking good. Got the curl in the front of the hair looking good. The black hair as well. blue eyes, a very stoic look on him. Superman, not a guy that's really going to joke around too much, as we do know. So a good stoic look on him. Does have 2 fists of Superman fury here. When the chips are down, man, Superman's throwing that powerful punch. Great for him flying as well. Looks really good. And then the soft goods cape, here for that all day long. Thankfully, no ruining of the cape, no clips through it or anything like that. They have learned their lesson. They have fixed that. I am here for that all day long as well. And then, of course, the cape is removable if you wanted to. Very similar to the old school style. It just kind of clips around the neck. We're here for that. Unfortunately, I see something I really don't like here. I got some staining on the shoulders of this one. The cape apparently does stain the figure, and I do have staining on the shoulders. Really unfortunate, even for a toy that was $8.99 or so after the discount. Still never like to have our figures stained. Maybe not that big of a deal if you give this to like a little 4 or 5-year-old kid or something. You know, they're a player out there. They're playing with it. It's probably not the end of the world to them. But it's the end of the world to me. It really is. I'm going to close down the channel. I'm going to close down my life because really ruining things. But I can see how that would stain with this just resting right up there on the shoulders. Pretty unfortunate. However, I am going to display him. He'll always have his cape on, so at least it's covered. But do know that if you open this up, you're going to have some staining issues. That's the way the old Superman cookie crumbles, apparently. Articulation, you get your head side to side. No up and down on this one. Arms do go all the way around for you if you need to. No waist articulation. You do get legs that go up. You do get a bend at the knee, and that is it. So not a ton of articulation on these guys. They're really not made for that. That's not what they're going for with this. So it is very limited articulation. Does he fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand? What do you know? Fits perfectly on that stand, so if you need a stand for him, you know where to go. There it is right there. Superman fitting fine. Now, Superman, we got to turn attention to our vehicle. Kind of is what it is with this Superman. You can't really have super high expectations. This isn't going to be some high-end collectible. Heck, it's not even a DC McFarlane multiverse level of quality, but it's very nostalgic, and that is the key to success right here. But now we get the old Superman vehicle, an interesting one, and I guess he did have this. I had the Superman vehicle from the Superpower days way back in the day. It was a little bit different than this thing, at least from what I remember, but this seems to be a little bit bigger, maybe not, we'll see what happens. And it's always weird that Superman would be in a vehicle, because he can like fly through space, he can do whatever he wants, so why would he need this? But maybe, you know, he gets a little lazy from time to time, who knows what's up there. And like I said, I did pay $7.50 for this. Very interesting with the 2 fists. I love it when a vehicle has fists. And this is a vehicle full of fists right here. Very on brand for Superman, Superpowers, Supermobile, all that kind of stuff. Glamour shot on both sides of this one. Figure sold separately, of course. And then on the back, you get some action features here. Let's see what it says on the back of this thing right here. Superman action vehicle. Jail cell. Oh, we got a jail cell on the side. Punching power. Canopy opens. Figures sold separately, like I did say. But let's get it out. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what all the Superman fuss is about. And I guess I better cut the tape on this. There we go. Now we're going to see what the fuss is all about. Uh-oh, we're losing pieces. Things are falling out already. Nothing inside the box, so we're going to give it the old see you later. Goodbye. Remove before use is what that says. And plastic, see you later, goodbye. What's this? See you later, goodbye. Bam, off the screen. A little plastic piece there. Bam! See you later, goodbye. This is the big fin that goes on top. It says, remove before use, okay? I'm going to remove it. See you later, goodbye. All right, we're getting down to business here. Some may say Superman business is what we're getting down to. Plugs right in there very easily. These are very easy to put together. Where's my canopy? I didn't see it inside the... I did not see it inside the box. That's a little nerve-wracking there. Let's see what's going on here. See what's going on. I'm going to have to go dig that one out and see what's happening. Got this. Okay, that's for that. I don't know. All right, let me look. I'm going to go look at the box one last time. I don't think it was in there. We're going to find out in a second. All right, we're back, and the canopy was on the very bottom. There's that plastic cover piece on the both sides that kind of sandwiched this guy in. It was below that, so buyer beware. Don't forget about that thing. See you later. Goodbye. And this should just plug right in, I would imagine, right? Just plug in the top here. There it is. This is very easy to put together. Even I can do it. I didn't have to ask my dad's help or anything like that. You get the nice big bubble canopy on the top. Superman logo on the front. Push that Superman logo. bam, that canopy opens right there for old Superman. Love that we got the stickers inside already placed on for us, so no extra work there. It's a one-seater. You get one figure that's going to fit in there, and of course, it's going to be Superman. He's got to be the one piloting this craft, doesn't he? I don't know who else could do it, but Superman fits in there very, very easily, looking really, really nice. But it is, of course, blue. Got a little yellow for the Superman logo, a little bit of red, but primarily blue. Red canopy, red kind of jets on the back here as it flies through the air. Looking really nice. Then you got a little dial on the bottom. Now this dial on the bottom here, you pull it, or you spin it, I guess, and you get some of that going on. You get some fists of fury. You're ready to take on somebody. Bam, bam, bam. You're going all kinds of hours of fun as a little kid. This is something a little kid would enjoy. I would have enjoyed this as a little kid. It looks pretty good. It works very easy, very simple. It's a blast from the past because there's no batteries involved. There's nothing like that. It's just very simple to get to work. It's not going to break on you. Shouldn't wear out. You're not going to have corroded batteries, things like that. So it is a nice throwback. It really does feel nice and easy. I'm here for that every once in a while. It's not a bad change of pace. Now, they did say they had some jail cells on the side here. You just open those up. You can stick a body in there. You can hide dead bodies if you're Superman. But you got two of these. Great for storage, anything else you might need to do. This would be perfect if these superpower figures had accessories with them. You could use this to store all your extra accessories at the end of the day. That wouldn't be a bad way to go. But you do get both sides, of course, that open up. You can put bodies in there. Put whatever you want. But it would be a great storage tool if that is kind of your thing. But very plain Jane, but very kind of cool for what it is. And for $7.50, you cannot complain about this thing at all. If it was $25, you'd be like, man, I don't know, is that worth it? But $7.50 all day long and twice on Sunday, I'd pick up something like this. So Superman, he's got his ride. He's ready to go. A fun bit of nostalgia is what this really feels like to me. So I am here for this. Not bad for under $20, like I did say, with the Superman coming from Entertainment Earth, the Supermobile coming from Walmart. So there it is, the Supermobile and Superman. A pretty good day at the office, if you ask me. But what about you? What are your thoughts on this? Did you pick either of these up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. And of course, Patreon, early access to both YouTube channels' videos. And of course, the best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. Head on over to the Patreon channel, all kinds of bonus stuff over there as well. Don't forget about Pro Wrestling Tees, another great place to support the channel as well. And then social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Supermobile and Superman, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.